She's 34 and homeless. Let's see what she has to say, and then I'll give my thoughts as we go along.
Kayla Mitwan, and I'm facing something I have never faced in my entire 34 years of living, and that is housing insecurity. Very soon I will be homeless, and as upsetting and as hurtful as this realization is, I know that I'm not alone and that many people experience this all over. And I wanted to bring this to YouTube today because I want to bring awareness to it. So many people are just a paycheck away from losing their car and losing their house. So, especially in this economy, it's really, really tough. So many of you may wonder, how did you end up in this situation? My platform is all about reselling. I'm a clothing reseller, and just a little bit of a life update. I haven't been on YouTube in almost a year, and I haven't been on here for a very good reason. I've been protecting my peace, and I have been pouring into other things. I have been reselling. I've kept up my reselling. I love reselling, but I've been working over the last year, and I've been going to school. So I've had these three things that pretty much have taken up a lot of my time, and I haven't had a lot of time to film and edit, and a part of me just didn't want to share so much over the last year while I was building certain aspects of myself. Back to what I was saying, you guys might wonder, how did you end up here? Well, this economy is really tough. I've been taking care of my mom who has health issues, paying bills, and dealing with other financial obligations. Have
Many people, like this young lady, she's 34, I'm 35. Many people look to the economy as the reason why things aren't going well. And I've always felt like this is a weak way to think. And this isn't not like a personal attack on her or anyone else that thinks this way, but I've always felt like, well, look, the government is going to do what the government's going to do, right? And the reason I always say this, right? You want to be able to have a vehicle, you want to leverage a vehicle, you want a arena where you make money which isn't contingent on a good economy. You want an economy, you want to be able to make money in this vehicle when the economy is bad, when the economy is flatlining, it's just going sideways, or when the economy is booming and it's good. When you start thinking in this way, it helps you make money in all seasons. You see, some people or many people think when the economy is bad, that's when things are going to be extremely tough for you. Only if you spend your time and your days only focusing on vehicles where that's true. This is why I always recommend people, they need a business of some sort, of one way, shape or form, right? You need something which can generate money for you regardless of how the economy is doing. And if you're very wise, especially when the economy is doing bad, when the economy is doing poorly. Why? Because for most people, as she said quite rightly, most people are one paycheck away from losing their vehicle or losing their house. Now, you should never be one payment away from losing your car, because your car should be paid outright. You shouldn't be paying $500, $600, $700, $1,000 a month for your vehicle. No way, Jose. These are the kind of things which, if you avoid, they will help you so much more in life. So she's been doing a lot of different stuff. She's been going to school. Okay, that's cool in the sense, it depends what you're going to school for, but that's the kind of thing, you're uplevering your skills. But you know what would be even better than that? Learning how to leverage the sort of vehicles I'm talking about. So what's a vehicle like that? One of those is an online business. She's talking about reselling, right? And I don't know what kind of reselling she's doing. It's a bit vague. You could be reselling a lot of different stuff. But she says she hasn't been doing YouTube. YouTube is a vehicle which can make you money in any sort of economy, any time of the day. Can reselling do that? I don't know what type of reselling she's doing, so I can't say yes. Can school potentially do that? Maybe. Most likely not, though. So she talked about her mum. She's talked about other stuff. And the point I'm trying to get you to realize is we all have commitments. We all have things which are trying to suck life from us in various different ways, suck resources from us. Some of these things we can't control, some things we can control. So your mum being sick, you can't necessarily control that. There's some things you can do. A car payment, you can control that. Wasting your money every single month on certain things, you can control that. You can't necessarily control if your parent's going to get sick or if a sibling's going to get sick that you take care of or something along those lines. That's life on many different verticals. But you can control the things that you can control. This is why I'm so hard on don't have a car payment. That's money that's going out every single month which can be used to do something in a vehicle which can totally transform your family's life. But if you're so focused on, well, look, this is happening and this is happening and I've got to pay all of this money every single month, you're setting yourself up to fail. This is very simple. Let's keep going.
Led me here, much like it can lead anybody to this very place. So life has happened. And with life happening right now, I really want to give a shout out to my mom's best friend. Speaking of my mom's best friend, she called her just a little while ago, maybe a week or so ago, and kind of let her know what was going on. And this lady shows up to the door to help us move. So I basically cleared this house and I've been getting things out and getting everything in storage. But this lady, she shows up to the house and she starts helping unhook the washing machine. That's always a struggle when we move. It's like, how do we handle the washing machine, unhooking it in the back? So she brings her tools. She's such a handy lady. Like, she can just pretty much do anything. She comes in and she's immediately and humbly says, what can I do? Where can I help? And I'm just like, oh my God, I don't want her to just get to working and, doing too much. But when I tell you, her and her husband have been such a godsend to my family. They've helped us move twice.
You need good people in your life. They will make life so much easier for you. This is why this whole notion of doing things alone, and this is coming from someone who, I don't mind being in my own company. I don't mind doing things alone. But at the same time, so much better things have come in life from me partnering up, from me utilizing the wise people I have around me, being a wise person as well for other people, understanding there's safety in a multitude of counselors. I say it all the time.
And she came over the other day and she came over so humbly and with no judgment. And I don't want to get emotional, but sometimes when you're down, that's when people will kick you.
This is why it's so important to have good people around you, because they won't kick you when you're down. They understand, especially if they've had any sort of serious life experience, they understand that hard times come. They're going to be the people that are going to help you. And this is why I always say, it makes no sense to stunt and to show off for people who don't care about you. Because I always say this, the people that love you, they won't care what car you drive. They won't care to the point, and I'm talking about to the point where they're not going to be, like if you don't come driving in the latest car, if they really love you, they're going to get it. They won't care. They may encourage you let's go. Like, what are you doing to uplift the finances and to get in a better situation? But friends that care enough to make fun of you because you're not driving the latest car, or you don't have a $500 plus car payment a month, those are not the kind of friends you want. You want people that are going to give you good sound advice, and when you make mistakes, they're not necessarily going to judge you. They know you're down, they know those situations, they're going to continue to uplift you and tell you things can actually get better, things are going to be okay, don't worry about it. Just start doing the right things where you may have not done the right things. Things will get better. It's okay.
And when you're around people that, when you're down, they're looking to help you find a solution instead of kicking you, And I'm just so grateful that my mom has such a good friend, a good, really good, real, genuine friend. And I want to thank her and her husband for helping our family. I really do. I also want to give a shout out to my brother Trey. The first day I was able to basically load up the U-Haul, and then the second day it had to be unloaded. And my brother, he got up super early the next day, and he basically helped get everything out of the U-Haul into the storage facility. And I had worked the previous night, and so I was just completely beat from moving things and then going to work, and I just had nothing left in me. And my brother came through super early. He's not a morning person, but he got up super early, and he got everything moved off the truck and into the storage. So thanks so much, Trey. We appreciate you, we love you, and we're so grateful you came through for the family. If you guys are on my page, you know that I'm a reseller, and so some of you guys might be wondering, well, what's happening to the reselling? Well, my closets are on vacation. I'm thinking about taking them off. They might be off by the time this video goes up. I have everything pretty organized and it's in the storage, and so I'm wondering if I should just start working out of the storage and pulling orders from the storage.
And see what I was talking before about leverage, being able to do something regardless of the economy. She's in financial hardship right now, and she has to question, should I keep doing this? How am I going to do this? It's good that she's looking for solutions. Yeah, I can do this, I can do that, I could do it out of the storage unit, etc. The storage unit is blowing money though, right? Every single month your stuff's in storage. That's an additional payment every single month. You see, YouTube, I assume she's probably recording this video on her phone. And videos that she could create on YouTube, as just one example, are videos that can continue to go out, continue to make her money, and whatever products or services she may have can also potentially sell those sorts of products. But the point is, the more reliant you are on things, external things, like she needs clothes, so I guess she's reselling clothes, right? I don't know the margins in reselling clothes. I don't assume they're going to be that big, right? And at least not that consistently. Whereas she records this video, however long it's going to take her to record the video, minimal edits, there's a cut here and there, but it's going out, right? You can add value to people's lives in these different ways, and you can get paid for it. It's a vehicle which can help you whether you're awake or asleep, whether you have a storage unit or you don't have a storage unit. She's most likely got, I would probably assume, like an iPhone, like a modern iPhone or an Android, one of the latest phones, I would assume. And she could use that to record a video like this, which I'm sure has got a lot of views. And if people, as she continues to tell this story along this journey, people will continue to stay engaged for at least a little while, and she can spring off into other stuff as well. But the point is, YouTube doesn't care if you're rich, doesn't care if you're poor. It's one vehicle which you can continue to produce videos and continue to make money from it. So I pray that her situation turns around. I pray that she uses the wisdom, and I pray that she, as she already does, like, values those people that are around her who are there to help her. Stop trying to floss. Stop trying to impress people who are around you who don't care about you. The sad thing is, sometimes it's being in a situation like this where you realize some of the people that are around you are no good for you. But it's also one of the times when you see who really is for you. So guys, don't forget to like it, don't forget to subscribe, and as always guys, do not forget to react righteously. God bless.